So good morning, everyone. So I'm happy to say this is the first public event after and getting this award. So okay. So, and you see the presentation which I used is not for you actually. Usually I made a presentation 10 years before. But I'm using the same presentation across India and various countries. Only on the venue, if I have a time, I will change the GRD college date. Today, even that time I don't have, I'm using that old presentation. But I'm using only few photographs, the subject will change. That was, people used to say, Muruga is using the same presentation, but subject is changing. This what I given that, the Spark Future Group, the Big Bazaar group, the Big Bazaar, the chain of stores having across India. For the executives, I give this. In front of, there are 1,500 managers of Future Group, a school dropout taking classes on retail marketing. You see, it is happened in Hyderabad. This is the owner of that Future Group, Kishore Bayani. And same, it has happened in Asian Paints on Indian Innovation heading. I don't know, these people are coming from IIM, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. They are all middle level managers. They are very curiously watching what I'm speaking. This is on innovation, the top management. So if I go in depth, then I found they are related to Reliance Group, the Asian Paints, okay? Then it is for Ready Labs in pharma. You see 3 domains. One is retail marketing, then paints, chemical, then it is pharma in Ready Labs on heading of frugal innovation. These are all R&D guys of Ready Labs. It happened in Hyderabad again, only for R&D. Then it is happened in Canada. It is called Beyond Marketing. So today I prefer to take the same topic, Beyond Marketing. I am running a company called Jayasri Industries. In my company, I don't have marketing department. I don't have stupid marketing manager. Inspired how I'm able to spread across India, including Andaman and Nicobar Island and 17 other countries. Within this December, we are going to spread not less than 70 countries. So how I did, that's what I'm going to share within 20 minutes, that's all. Then the same I took for that white something, they feel as angels. IMBI guys are very egoistic. They always sit even in the venue, putting the legs one on one with the Bermudas, they will shake and they just even look at the speaker what they're going to speak for them. Okay, this IMBA and in Lucknow. So what makes me to stand here or to get the Padmasree or dozens of awards? This is the only simple reason. So this is given by Times Magazine of New York. So I used to get a lot of mails every week, every time. Muruga, you are selected for UNESCO award, this, that. Finally, there are 2 lines. Please transfer 1,600 euros for your room charges and citation charges. That's why whenever I get the mail, I will send to the spam box. I will check with my friends, CEOs and all. If it is authentic, then only I will take care. Like that, I got some mails from Time Magazine, something, you selected for most influential person in the world, one among the 100. I thought somebody is playing with me. I'm continuously sending it for spam box. Then somebody is calling from Delhi. Then I saw that particular mail on a particular day. I was in Bangalore, some Bosch company CEO. Then I saw that mail to the CEO. He checked, then he shook my hand. Muruga, it's a great deal. Please accept and go there. Only 4 days left. 4 people are selected from India on the list in 2014. Our Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Arvind Kejriwal, writer Arundhati Roy, all are okay. 4th is Arunachalam Muruganantham. Then I accept. Then I went there. So whomever they are calling me to accept an award, I will beg them on what criteria, on what metric you selected for this award. Then usually in India, especially in Tamil Nadu, they used to say, Anna, ungalukku theriyala yarukku tharade. So see, this is the metric. If you are not deserved, who else? But I asked the same question in the Time Magazine on what metric you selected me. Then they called a group. In abroad, even a small job they are doing, even to push this rostrum for 1 feet, A group will come, they will plan, then they will do. They won't do alone. Then they call the team, then they show 10, 12 seats, A4 seats, this, that. Then finally they summarize, Muruga, you converted a social problem into successful livelihood. That's why you are sharing dais with Barack Obama, Putin, everyone. So what the social problem I address, 90% of women in India, they won't use sanitary towels. So there are more than 40% girls are there in this hall. But while I'm using the slide, nothing has happened. The same while I'm using the slide in Mumbai, Delhi, Kolkata, nothing will happen, it remains same. But while I'm using the same slide in London or in France or in Italy, the whole hall get punctured, like, oh my God, dash, bush. The women at the hall, they are not able to digest. If the Indian women are not using towels on a particular day, how they are able to manage? They say, really, they say, oh my God, whoosh, dash, bush. Why nothing is happening in this hall? In this hall, the girls or women, they are thinking, okay, if the women or girl not using pad on a particular day, maybe they are using a rag cloth. But in our experience, we saw they are not even using rag cloths. Then what they are using, These are all. Sawdust, dry tree leaves, old newspaper, ash, sand. One part of India and Northeast, if the women are getting menstruated, they are going and sitting on a stalk of hay. That I told the news to Forbes magazine, they covered a special article, women sitting on a stalk of hay. In this situation, whenever I'm reading a news, India is going to send women to Mars or Moon, I laugh like anything. Oh my God, first you give the sanitary pad to the Indian women, then you send the women to Mars or Moon. Okay. Then, while I'm telling, don't think I'm a gynecologist or something, they opened the secret earlier. This is the warning I used to put while I'm giving an international lecture. Still now I don't know the vocabulary for even I don't know the pronunciation. I am warning the international audience, I am going to speak for the next 30 minutes, wrong English. My pronunciation may be wrong, I don't bother and don't want to shake my hand, nothing. Many people in the hall, you may feel bad or you will feel inferior, you are unable to speak English, it is a stupid thing. If you feel only bad, you are not able to speak the mother tongue Tamil in wrong manner, not in English. Okay. I saw many boys, they go for English class, for what? To impress their girlfriend. I saw, okay. Then what I want to say, so that is only the problem in India from 1947 to 2015. What has happened, I'm sorry to say in this college, continuously from 1947 to 2016, including IIMs and IITs of this country, they are tirelessly trying to send out imitated Englishmen, not original Indian, that's all. What you are seeing here is a original Indian piece, Muruganantham, asal without mixing up anything. So with that I am competing and Americans, they are calling me, please guide us. They are calling, Muruga, we are spending around 2.3 billion, we failed. So without that, how you are made success? Are you ready to share your secret of success? Whom you are calling, I will show the pictures. So that part you don't bother. Earlier I also thought English is a knowledge. Now I can debate with anyone. English is not a knowledge, is nothing but a language. Understand? Because we made that like that. If anyone speak, excuse me, oh my God, Anna, Wangana, nothing. I told to Kishore Banya, Big Bazaar, simple mandatory. Sir, actually being uneducated or being a poor, we are having hesitation to enter in the AC showrooms, like Big Bazaar. Occasionally we are entering, your salesman started speaking in English, who made the mandatory, whether it's Indian government or state government? They are selling something, or water bottle or mobile phone. Yes, come in sir, what do you want? If I'm having any doubt, I'm unable to ask, why should I have an embarrassment with having money to buy something? Then I'll walk out. I told Kishore Beni, make mandatory to all showrooms, they have to speak their own respective vernacular language of state. They made mandatory, they saw 7% revenue growth in 15 days. Can you believe it? Sir, if it is Papanayam Balayam, Randi, meeku emi kavali, that's all, finish. They are very comfortable. Idu etla therivala, idu em seivala, vela mudinjadu. Adapura, yes, come in sir, what do you want, may I help you? and finish. That's all. This is what happening in all fields, not only in retailing, everywhere in research, everything. Because if you want to touch hair, it is easy. But we are trying to learn some other language, English, then we are touching like this. It is a waste of time. Learn everything, knowledge, access the knowledge with mother tongue is easy. Learning something, the other language, then touching is very stupidness. Then next I'm going. And this is my presentation. That's why I'm using the same one. The moment I saw this slide, how many of your mind says, why this man showing an empty slide or a blank slide or a clear slide? Out of it, you can measure your maturity level. Because nothing in the world is empty. Even in this space, there is a spiritual neurons. Because you are inhaling that, that's why you are stable, not because you drank 1 liter Coke or you ate a burger or a pizza, nothing. Okay. So everything we have to change. So what I want to say, anything you want to achieve something or you want to do new thing, only you need clear mind like this. Understand? What you need first? To achieve something, you need a clarity. Luckily, I never get studied. My mind is always clear. The moment you do two PhD, the moment you do 2 PhD, I know you are the most confused person in the world. You can't take any decision with clarity. Then I born as a handloom weaver's son in Coimbatore. It is just 17 kilometers from here, from Papanayakanpudur. Then my father died in a road accident. Then my mother became a caretaker of the family. The moment an housewife became a caretaker of the family, the only available job is becoming a farm worker. She became a farm worker in nearby Agriculture University. She is earning 5 rupees per day, that's the wages. Out of it, she is trying to make me as a police officer. And I am having 2 younger sisters, one sister into doctor, another sister into collector. Why? Because my mother used to see a lot of Tamil movies in big widescreen, where Saukar Janagi, Saroja Devi, everybody do this. Okay. So even in my childhood, I understood it is only possible by Saukar Janagi and Kair Vijas. That's why, to support my mother, one day I stopped going to school. But even now, my mother, any media person coming to my home now, she used to say like this, see my son without education, what he is doing, if you get studied, what he will do? I will know I become useless. Okay. Then, இப்படியே சொல்லுவாங்க, பாருங்க பையன் படிக்காம இப்படி பண்றான், படிச்சிருந்தா எங்க 10,000 வேலைக்கு போயிருப்பான், கால் சென்டர்ல இந்த தனுஷ் மாதிரி மாட்டிட்டு. ஓகே. Then I became இது இப்போ பிஸ்னஸ் இண்டியாலாம் கேட்பாங்க, ஃபாரினர்ஸ்ல முருகா ஒன்லி ஒன் பின் பாயிண்ட் கொஸ்டின், ரேஷர் ஷாப் கொஸ்டின், மம்முட்டி கொஸ்டின், சம்திங் லாஸ்ட். What is exactly the turning point in your life? Why you made this machine, then you decide not giving and commercialize something. They are asking what is the exact turning point? You become an ordinary man to inventor. Then I said to that people, the media persons or the person who is interviewing, one day I sat under the neem tree. Then to support my mother, I decided from tomorrow I am not going to school. That is the turning point I told. ஒரு நாள் வேப்பரத்து கடையில் உட்காந்துட்டு என்னை எப்பவுமே இந்த ஆடு மேய்க்கிற பசங்க கூட சுற்றிட்டு இருப்பேன். எனக்கு பழக்கம் என்ன எனக்கு கண்டுபிடிக்கிறேன்னா, எப்படி இந்த ஒரு சின்ன பையன் ஒரே ஒரு நாயை வச்சுட்டு 300 ஆடை மேய்க்கிறான். You go to the business India, there is a case study. He always roam around shepherds. That's why Muruga learned management at the younger age. You see, this one. Now, then I joined in a workshop as a helper. Like, I think everyone see the Kadal movie. There is a small boy who used to carry tea. Like that I started my life. Then I became a welder. Then I had a small workshop in Patel Road. The moment you are having age around 22, 23, having small business, what is next? Even after seeing many men die suffering, it is very risky, very expensive, knowing everything, I also did the same mistake. One day I got married. Okay. So, that too, it is arranged marriage, not love marriage. Which girl love a workshop helper or welder? Then I went for Ponnu Pathing. I am seeing a girl, they never allowed to speak with the girl. I just peeped in the window. I saw a yellow color girl like a Vidya Balan. Okay. Then I thank all the gods, all Vinayaka, Muruga, everything. Oh my God, you are giving a Vidya Balan like a figure for a welder. Thank God. Then I very hurried to say, I'm okay. But mother and all the relatives saying, don't tell here, we have to write a letter. You know, after seeing the ponnu, they will say, ஊருக்கு போய் letter போடுறோம். But it's very near Sai Baba. I am saying, I'm okay, we will fix, I'm very urgent. Okay. Then everybody is pushing my leg, don't tell here your decision, we will go and write a letter. What is letter from Pudur to Sai Baba colony? Then the marriage happened. Then in 2 days, I saw the yellow color girl become a dull black girl. I don't know what the magic they did. Then this what happened. Then we are living in a joint family. How many of you living in a joint family? So I think there is MBA in this college, na? MBA. So really you want to learn management, the source is not colleges or IIM. The real source is the joint family to know management, to learn management. So because management is not like this rostrum, rigid thing. All IIMs across India, they are sending out MBA students like a robot, something like a rigid something, because management means 100% flexible. If your fingers get freeze, can you take anything, can you handle anything? Like that, if you freeze, it is a freezed management, it is useless, it should be very live and it should be 100% flexible. That is why the management failed, managers are killed at workplace. In Maruti Udyog, a manager killed. Here in Coimbatore, in Prikal, 2 managers killed, you know. It's a clear indication of failure of management. Why? Because the system is wrong. We are studying management, European management. Then the same question I asked in Mumbai, in NCPC stadium, there are 3,000 audience in front of me sitting. Then I asked, how many of you living in a joint family? I saw many people are raising their hand. Then I really feel better, oh, Marathis are always living in a joint family. Then I asked one man, sir, can you say how many of you are living in your family? That man humbly raised himself and he said, myself and my wife living together in an apartment. That's why it's a giant family. It's true. Now it's because husband and wife living in giant, it become a giant family. I am not saying like that. Mother, sister, Peripa, Sitappa, or Paya, Abba. Whenever I like Pongal, before taking bath while coming back, the sati is kali. Then I learned adjustment. My mother said, adjust with upma. I learned adjustment from my childhood. Now this younger generation, you don't know adjustment. That's why 6-year-old boy killed by 12-year boy. Reading the news. How it is happening? A 12 years boy is killing a 6-year-old boy. They don't know adjustment. They don't know flexibility. So I'm going next stage. Then to impress my new wife, you know, the moment you had an arranged marriage, the important job is to impress your new wife. Then I used to give 5 rupees plastic pendant or 10 rupees glass bangle, not giving it direct. I used to gift wrap. There is a color ribbon. My wife name is Santi. I say, close your eyes, Santi, turn left, turn right. This way I'm giving a value addiction for the 5 rupees plastic pendant. Because I'm not a Shah Khan to give every time a diamond pendant. Then one day I saw my wife trying to use a rag cloth. Then I understood, because I born with the sisters. In my home in village, there is a Podakali. I don't know how many of you know like the meaning for Podakali. It's a toilet in the language. There is no top. It is made of some mattais. Then I found the blood-stained cloth here and there. My sisters used to hide. I ran away from the toilet. After a really very long time, I'm seeing the same at my wife's hand. Then I shocked. I asked her on a particular day, why you are adopting this unhygiene method? There is some product in this shop. She replied like this, I also know about that, but myself, your sister, other women at our family start using that. We have to cut our family milk budget. Then I get shocked, what is the connection between using a sanitary towel and not buying milk for family? Then I understood matter of affordability. Then I got an idea, why not offer a sanitary packet as a gift? Then I went to a medical shop. Still now, if you want all the brands, only available place is medical shop. I went to the medical shop, that shopkeeper asking what brand you want. Who knows brand and all, I just point out the packet inside the showcase. What he did, he took the packet, he never handed me like other products. He placed an old newspaper, he packed it, he looks left and right, he handed me like a smuggling product. Still now, if you ask this product, even in Madras or Bangalore, they will put in a brown cover. Because the guy is doing like this, I'm having a curiosity. I want to know what is inside. If I open the packet, something will jump out like a frog. Then I took the packet to my home. I opened the packet. I touched, very first time I'm touching a sanitary pad in my lifetime. That's why I used to stop here. Wherever I'm talking, no matter London or France, I ask in the hall, the people, the gents, those who are sitting, How many of the gents or boys in the hall you ever touch the sanitary pad in your life? Maybe all are 20 plus. No matter it's Delhi or in front of Modi or in front of Manmohan Singh. That is why in India, Manmohan Singh don't know what is sanitary pad. Even our Prime Minister Narendra Modi don't know what is sanitary pad. Out of 500 MPs, no one knows. That's why the penetration level is less than 10%. Nobody know. The same I spoke in the complete chief secretaries of India, respective states, in Vingjan Bhavan in Delhi. I took a pad, I saw this, how many of you know what is this? No secretary told. Because all are man. That's why I told the boys become man, then they become husband, then father, grandfather, great-grandfather, then they are dying without knowing what is happening in the partner's body. Luckily, I came to know everything in my early marriage days. That's why I'm able to do something this. Then these are all I don't know very in-depth on the day. I saw a white color substance like 8-inch length, a bandage. White color means inside is a cotton, maybe 10 gram weight. 10 gram raw material, cotton raw material cost in 1994 is 10 paise. But I bought the napkin for 6 rupees a piece. Then I thought, why not made a sanitary pad myself for my wife. Then I went to Lakshmi Mills. I bought a cotton web, cut into rectangle and packed with the viscose cloth which is used in collar and cuff to make stiff. In 2 days, I made the same napkin what I bought from the shop. Now the problem is, if I want to do some industrial research, I can do very well in my smaller shop. Now I'm entering into women's personal hygiene. I need a women volunteer. In India, only Swamijis, Gurujis are surrounded by hundreds of women. They ask or not. So this Muruganantham never get a single woman volunteer. The only available choice or victim is my wife, Shanti. Then as usual, I packed the 2 napkins like a gift packet. Close your eyes, Shanti, turn left. I put the packet. The moment I open the packet, Shanti gets shocked. Oh my God, you are getting la. Then I asked on a particular day, I don't know nothing about what is happening in the women's body. I'm very clever. I feel myself, everyone like in this hall, I am also feel I'm very clever on a particular day. In my village, there is a Mariatha temple. In front of the Mariatha temple, women will assemble. Only few women enter into the temple, rest they will wait outside. Out of it, I got an idea, women are getting menstruation Friday. That's why I select a Good Friday to hand over the napkin to Shanti. I'm asking feedback, use the napkin and give the feedback instantly. So then, I forgot about this napkin matter. After 3 weeks, one day, the same lunchtime, entering into my home, I'm getting the feedback for my napkin. Shanti says on a particular day, the feedback you see, what napkin you gave it to me, it is very nasty. I'm going back to the rack cloth using method. That day is a remarkable day. On the day Shanti says the napkin is good, there is no Padmasree Muruganantham, there is no such a character. Because anyone can buy cotton from the mill, they can make sanitary towel. Then it has become a question mark in my mind because what the cotton I used is a superior one in Coimbatore, Lakshmi Mills cotton. Then I tried with the different cotton mill making napkins and over to Shanti, waiting for a month is a time-taking process. I need more women volunteer. Then I catches my younger sisters. The problem is they used to say nalla illai. Why nalla illai? They won't elaborate. Because what the subject I'm handling in a public dais, a wife never talk to husband, a daughter never talk to mother, friends they don't talk each other. Menstruation is a taboo subject still now. Around the globe, I thought only in India, now I'm traveling abroad, I asked Catherine of France, Catherine, do you talk about your menstruation with your husband? Instantly, Catherine, why should I have to talk my menstruation about husband? So it is taboo around the globe. Now the problem is, I am using my sisters and my wife as a volunteers, but they used to say not good. If I ask elaborate why, then the Maniratnam will come in, Deva, Vanda, Pona, Setta. I'm telling you about Maniratnam lyrics. They will give one word answer like Maniratnam film lyrics. Then whenever I'm trying to talk, in the wall we will put all the gods on the, I used to say in London, we used to hang our god. They said, why you are hanging your god? I said, no, putting Ani in the severu, then hanging the god. Okay. Whenever I try to talk about menstruation, either Muruga will watch or Shiva will watch, Shanti used to, Sami photo mode is besaringla. I can't close, so then they become very miserable, then they warned me, if you're going on, do this research at home, then we will tell to your mother. If my mother knows me, then it become Bhadragali, then it's become problem. Then why I never stopped, but whenever I'm at my small shop, I feel, why this simple cotton material made fail? The only problem is I need a women volunteer where I can get. Then I got an idea, why not approach medical college girls? They are future doctor, na? Then I got few volunteers in medical college. I supplied napkin which I made myself. Same problem what I faced with my family women, it happened same at medical college girls. They are also embarrassed, talk about their menstruation with the unknown man. Then one day I get frustrated, then I decide why not use sanitary pad myself. I wore a sanitary pad in my panties. Where can I go for uterus? I made artificial uterus in the football bladder. I filled animal blood in it. I tied in my hip. There is a tube connection to the bladder and the napkin. While I'm walking and cycling, I made a small press. A dosage of blood will go to the sanitary pad. Use just image the whole story not happened in San Francisco or in Las Vegas. It is happened in Papanayak and Pudur. Still now, any girls wear a modern dress, you are warned by even with your family. You can't see a girl smoking in the street in Coimbatore. Such an orthodox, something different. You just imagine about 30, 20 years before. Then something is happening around me. There is blood stain on my clothes. If anyone come near, there is a foul smell. But I forgot about this. The research is a very serious on research. Months are going, days are going. Why? Because how the soft drink industry is monopolized by Pepsi and Coke. Still now, they are claiming Coke has a secret of mixing. You cannot decode. The same, the sanitary pad means is monopolized by Procter & Gamble and Johnson & Johnson. No one can decode by sending lab to their product. That's why it's become very difficult. I don't know on a particular period why I'm doing it. Then I'm very seriously doing the napkin word. That's why I got a name. The world first man used sanitary napkin, like the first man who set foot on the moon, who? Neil Armstrong. Like that, the moment you pronounce Arunachalam Muruganantham, they will say, oh, the menstrual man. So there is a documentary movie on me, directed by Singapore director. It is running successfully across globe. He made millions. It's called Menstrual Man. Then even after using napkin myself, I am not conceived. Then one day I got a very serious idea. Instead of giving a napkin to a woman, then begging them what happened, why it is not working, why not ask a used napkin from the girls? But how can you ask? It is the research from day one, it has happened 1.5 years gone. Now I am having volunteers in medical college girls. One day I am narrating like this. I became a delivery boy, like online sales. I did 20 years before. I am delivering some napkins. Whether it is good or not, the girls started using because I am like a foolish man. I am delivering at their hostel. I told on a particular day, see girls, you are using my napkin, whether it is good or not, thank you very much. But after that, you are throwing out here and there in the campus. Instead of that, why not put on a particular bin? Up to that, okay. After that, we're going to come and collect the bin. The moment I say, the girls ran away from me. I told, please girls, put the used napkin in a particular bin. I am going to come and collect. Because I can do this without telling the girl by bribing the janitor of the toilet, I can steal the drum. But I never did because I'm uneducated, always straightforward. Understand? Many companies, I used to touch here because many companies are doing clinical trials in villages without informing the government. They are checking vaccination, they are checking pills, medicines without telling the government. The village people are suffering. They come and they used to give free, but it's a clinical trial. No one knows. That's what this all I told in pharma company. See, even a school dropout did in a proper way, but you are not doing. Then I collected the first used napkin because the girl agreed later because they thought if 10, 20 girls are putting used napkin in a particular bin, how Muruga will know which napkin used by which girl? But I made some vanna kuri, you know vanna kuri? The dhobi will made a small mark, which family cloth in which. If anyone just go and check, it is a 6 Sigma method. How many of you know 6 Sigma? 6 Sigma. Finally, a school drop need. It means 1 error in 1 million. That's called 6 Sigma. 1 error in 1 million dealing or anything. If you do 1 million products, 1 piece will be error. That company called 6 Sigma. If you do 1 million reservation or anything, 1 error. That's called. The Vanna Kuri method is 6 Sigma method, in a million in error. Like Dobis, you know, the Dabba Walas in Mumbai, the tiffin carrier taking, they are all Sigma companies. So I made a color marks. If it is a small yellow mark, it is used by Meena. If it is a green dot, it is used by Mary. I only know. I used to supply company napkin and my napkin. Then I collected the first used napkin bin like a treasure. I took in my muffet. I tied handkerchief and never forget in my nose. Because 10, 20 girls use napkin, what the foul smell will create. I spread all in a Saturday evening at the backyard of my home, a small a room, 10 by 10 room. Then I waited for the whole night, that foul smell will go off. Then very seriously, Sunday, I'm checking what happened to my napkin, what happened to company napkin. So in between what happened, I am using the college girl as a volunteer, I hide to my family. So one day Shanti is serving, she asked like this, I'm going to ask one thing, don't mistake me. Now I said, go ahead. Then she started crying. So many of my friends are saying, you are roaming with medical college girls. Because those days there is no mobile, I will make myself ready, then I will very urgently come to meet the college girls at Gandhipuram before the college bus is going. Somebody was, they are patavachik at my family. So then I said, no, not like that. She never convinced. Then she said, I want to go to my parents' family. Mami are widow for a few days. I dropped her. Weeks gone, months gone, she never come back. One day I got a divorce notice from her. That's the first saklat I got. But I never took a serious matter because she is giving a shock treatment to make me to drop the research. Before she is coming back, I want to complete the research. This way I took. This what is become a story now that foreigners, they will ask, how many days you separated? They are asking, how many days you separated? I said, 5.5 years. Then, you never married, even after one week or 2 weeks. See, the time is only 1 week. If you are separated, they will wait for 1 week, then they will marry again. I said, 5.5 years waited for the same old wife. Yes, we wait. Then now my mother is with me. Now I am checking that used napkin of the girls on a fine Sunday. Very seriously, never realized my mother is coming back. She thought son is cleaning not only for Sunday. The moment come and saw the substance, she started crying like anything. She said, somebody did on my son something, he became totally mad. Yaro em payanukku seivana pannita, complete paithiyam aitan. She left instantly, taking all their belongings. The moment mother left, the whole village, they finalized, summarized something. Muruga is having an illegal connection with many girls, not single girls. That's why I'm having a sexual disease. Then a bad spirit entered into my body. I'm becoming vampire in the night. I'm drinking girl's blood. That's why they want to chain my both the legs in a holy tree upside down. Or they want to talli witching for 18 years. You know that panchayat. I saw a lot of everyone saw. So before they talli witching or they're hanging in the tree, then they will kill me. Then I ran away from my village. I stayed in nearby opposite Lakshmi complex in a 6th class, a mansion. Then even after that struggle, I understand the material. So again a problem, you need this multimillionaire plant to process the material. So being an engineering student or MBA student, if you are trying to do something, it becomes harder, more harder, what you will do? You will give up, definitely. So my philosophy is, something you are trying to do, it becomes harder, more harder. It's a clear indication by Shiva or Jesus, go ahead, if you do it, you will get accolade. Because it's easy you are doing, anyone can do it. Becoming harder is a clear indication, try to do it. If you do it, you will get harder. Or I used to say like this, if you are chasing a girl in a particular campus, even after 6 months, you are unable to get her mobile number, the girl is perfect, you chase the girl for another 6 months. The same way you are chasing a girl 10 minutes, she is stopping, you want my mobile number, don't chase the girl, she is dangerous. Okay. Then I spent another 4.5 years on this method. Do you have this subject in your syllabus? What is this method? I spoke the same in Harvard, in MIT of US. It's nothing but this method. Even you are paying 1 million for design school in MIT or this, that, NIIT, National Design. If you come out, if you are trying to do anything on your own, the only method given by God is trial and error method. Because I did on my own money, in my own workshop, I am boldly saying I did this innovation on trial and error method in a small workshop, the same. Something the same you are doing with public money or corporate money or government money, they won't accept like this. That's why they come out a diplomatic, a magic word like this. What they are doing? Research and development, nothing. You dilute this, become like this. What I am saying, the younger generation, wherever you are seeing R&D, it is not meant for NASA or ISRO. Put thoda pani, konja tanni uthi karachingna, it become like this. That is true. Because now I visited large scale colony of France. I went to Boeing. Everywhere it is only happening trial and error. So earlier they had a 12 kilometers tunnel. They are searching for goddess particle, god particle. Now they are seeking for 60-kilometer tunnel. That means so far they did out of 17 billion a trial. Understand? They won't agree. So what I want to say, don't worry about becoming a failure. Even you are become failure for 900 times, don't worry, go ahead. Because research are doing new thing means trial and error. Then after 4.5 years, I made these simple machines. So anyone can apply the same raw material used by Johnson or Procter & Gamble on this machine. They can create a world-class machine. So the problem is, I can take the time now, 5 minutes. Something you are making machine, it should get evaluated by somebody. The only place in India, you know, Indian Institute of Technology. The engineers should evaluate that because otherwise it won't accept as an innovation. Then I sent the machine to Chennai. Those days I don't know the difference between ITI and IIT because both are I's and T's. Industrial Training Institute and Indian Institute of Technology, I don't know the difference. In near my workshop there is ITI. I thought I'm sending my machine to a big ITI in Chennai. Only after 6 months I realized, oh my God, it's different, not ITI, it is IIT. Then in a huge hall like this, first time I'm seeing in my lifetime, man having French beard and wearing Bermudas, Nike shoes. I saw that man speaking English with whole body. I never saw even in London or Europe. In IIT they speaking no, sure. I'm a little bit afraid what they're doing. They're asking why use this material, why the blade angle like this. I explained everything, I dismantled all these parts. Then they agreed. If you are not able to explain, then they will write, it's an accident. He's pushed this, the bottle fell down, then it goes, it's an accident. It's not innovation. Make it clear, even you are able to innovating something, you need the complete knowledge of why you did, what happened period, you have to have complete memory you need. Otherwise they won't accept as innovation. So everything okay, then they started criticizing in one side of the hall, 6-7 engineers. Why this fellow took the whole life into risk? He made this simple machine, what is going to do with this? See, they are speaking in English. I'm able to understand, but I'm unable to reply. See the situation. That's why now I am debating with Mukesh Ambani and Ajim Premji, Narayana Murthy, everyone. On a particular day, they are debating. They're criticizing I'm a fool, but I'm having an answer in my mind, but I'm unable to reply in stupid English. I am speaking this English from 2009 December. This is my homemade English. But even BBC they accepted, Muruga, perfect, you go ahead with this English. I don't know writing, but I don't know, somebody is coming in, I started speaking English. I'm speaking with Europe, I'm speaking with American, only from 2000 December. That video is available on YouTube. In front of me, there are 3,300 industrialists, including Ratan Tata is sitting. That day I decided, up to that I used to speak in Tamil, somebody will stand left side, the Jesus coming like that, they will translate. I'm unable to connect with the audience. Then on the particular day, on the dais I told, sir, I try myself. Then now, the answer to the engineer, you know, I told I am a son of a handloom weaver. Myself and my father, we bought a handloom weaving machine for 300 rupees 30 years before. And it is 90% made of wood. We installed at our home. My father made handloom weaving sarees. We sold and survived. Myself, father, mother, two younger sisters. We never die amid of 436 fully mechanized mill in the city. Underline. Where we lived? Because my father don't want to use a small equipment to rub shoulder with Lakshmi mills or Ramakrishna mills. That's a livelihood model. Same way I am seeing this machine having a capacity of giving a livelihood for a poor woman. Something you are unable to debate with your lecturer or your faculty, in later your husband or wife, don't debate. Show it practically, then they will shut their mouth. That's why the same I am telling to the big corporates, really you want a good manager, conduct interview in the vernacular language. The same way I am telling to your student, later you are going for an interview, this fool is parallel, come in, then you say, Ulle Varlama. Then you sit and tell, sir, I am not comfortable with English. Then you will become trouble. No, finish, you are succeeding. But if you in English, you will fail. You simply said, I am not comfortable, but I can answer. You ask, you just tell the magic. You see, but both at the panel also don't know English, they will tell, then they will carry this size file. The MBA single, I don't know what they are carrying the big file. I saw many cancers they are carrying certificate they own in school, elementary school, the lemon and spoon certificate. Lemon and spoon certificate, and football certificate, Kogo certificate, everything. Then I said, we are looking for only, why you are carrying everything? No, sir. The panel, 3-4 people will sit. Then anyone be interested, anyone. Then the panel also asked stupid question. I sat on big corporate interview. The candidate sitting in front of us, the one panelist asking, what is the capital of London? What is the capital of London? Then I get shocked, Ravi, London is already capital of British. He said, no, we are checking the alertness of the candidate. Then I said, don't waste your time. Really, you want a real candidate, first conduct in vernacular language. And ask 3 questions. If anyone come in, you ask, are you married? If anyone say yes, are you living with your mother and wife in the same house? Again say, how many years? Anyone say 3 years, straight away appoint any post, they will manage any company. Okay. Because I am managing my wife and mother at the same house for the 14th consecutive year without MBA from any university. Many managers fail, I know. It's very tough. That's what I said. Even that manager failed to manage wife and mother. How is managing 600 people in the company? It is really horrible. You just check, managing people is not easy. The moment I come in, I'm very happy because the program is managed by students. It's not easy even to manage an event. Event manager is the toughest job. You will get heart attack, everything. Then I took the machine from Tamil Nadu, I'm skipping because of time constraint, to Madhubani in Bihar. Earlier, you need 200 crores to set up a sanitary pad factory. Now, a rural woman performing puja for their factory in Madhubani in Bihar district. Then something miracle happened. I used to stay with them for months. Then it is in Jharkhand. It is in Anandapur for Naxal prone area. See, these women are eating good food only on festival days. Only their brothers and husband, father are extremists with guns. But these are very pathetic. I stayed with them. And I took a mission on donkey's back. It is Rudraprayag. It is 18 hours drive from Dehradun. It is Himalayan foothills. Villages are situated in the mountain slope. I don't know how many villages come into Indian census. This is the back view. Even you are having cancer, go and stay there for 2 months and walk with the tribals on the tribal route. You will get 6 packs here, the cancer will cure. Then in schools, the school girls are making their own pad with this machine on the school campus. Many colleges, including Avanashalingam, GRs, everywhere the machines are running. Then it ended up with the Presidential Award. One day, I got a President Award with Pratibha Patil. So, MBA students are here, na? MBA? MBA is here, okay. So anything, the business means making some brands, then only the magic word is retailing. To do this, if you are interested to come out a brand nowadays, you need ₹1 billion at least, 5,000 crores. Because there are 200 channels, so many media, and you need a Kareena Kapoor as a brand ambassador. So retailing, coming out of brand is a very costly thing. This is only the way big companies are doing. Suddenly all the Jack Ma's and Bunsells are speaking about e-tailing. But on why? Because there are complaint, university students, they're only seeking job, Startup India, Stand Up India, Sleep India, Run India. But how can you do it? You need $1 billion to compete with the big companies on these platforms. Then how a school drop Muruga is competing with Procter & Gamble and Johnson & Johnson, not on retailing, e-tailing. Muruganantham model is detailing. In this platform, any student in this hall can compete anyone in the world. Because detailing is the toughest subject in the world. Even now I am not giving speech. I am trying to detail what I did. Even when one mind is shifted, one company form here. That's why I am trying to detail. Even I never give interview. Even anyone magazine call, I try to detail. That is my secret of success. So out of this detailing method, there are 988 brands, local brands come out in this business model. They are competing very well, the American and Europe companies. We are sustaining. That is why that story become viral. Not because of Santi left, Muruga is a school dropout, nothing. 900 plus local brands. Malar, Anicha Malar, Kurinji Malar, Nari Suraksha, Kuppan, Suppa, everything is a brand. Not a carefree. Kuppan is a brand. Suppan is a brand. We are competing. That is why I am talking with the CEO of Paul Polman of Unilever, having $123 billion revenue. And this black coat is Sanjeev Mehta of Hindustan Liver Limited. He is handling 7 countries from Mumbai. Finally, Muruga is in middle. So it is possible. So then it has happened in Seattle on special invitation with Gates. Wherever I go, I used to see that Starbucks first shop, and I want to see his first Microsoft garage. Then he took me to Redmond headquarters. So it is 1 hour 20 minutes. He spent with me 1 hour 20 minutes. It became a news in Seattle because Gates won't spend more than 3 minutes with anyone. Except Warren Buffett, he spent highest time. It is a news in Seattle. I went to the shop where the Warren Buffett is speaking everything. The blue coat woman is the CEO, the chief of MIT, Massachusetts Institute of Technology. If you want to know what I talked there, they uploaded on mit.ed something website, EU, you can check. What I told, there is a speech you see. Then it has become viral in all global newspaper, in independent something. So recently I called by this gentleman, we are now very good friends, Akhilesh Yadav of Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister. We are discussing at their home. I told I am here not to sell my mission. Then I told I am not going to speak with you. Let Dimple Yadav will come. Because what I can speak with Yadav, what knows he about sanitary pad? Then he said, Dimple caught up in the traffic, it will take, I will wait 25 minutes. Then Dimple accompanied by 2 women collectors. Then I started explaining everything. What we are trying to convert UP as a 100% napkin using state as a role model for India. While I am discussing, there is an old man. I said, Pani, coffee pulao, in the Mudra that way, I give a lot of jobs. He humbly did. While after finishing the meeting, Akhilesh Yadav introduced that old man. He is the law minister of UP. I said, I'm sorry. I said, it's okay, he always is sitting here only, so from my father's time. I give the coffee tumbler, he did. Then finally he's introducing, he is the law minister of Uttar Pradesh. Okay. I said, no matter, he's always stay here. Then I understood this well-wisher, he's having only 4 dress, a change dress, nothing is have. From Mulayam Singh Yadav time, they stick with their family. Then he uploaded on his web page this. So earlier I thought it is a problem only in India. Now I'm getting mails from various countries. It is from America. A girl writing, I used to grow up in poor. I used to steal toilet paper from public toilet. I'm using in my underwear. I redirect the mail to Obama mail ID. I never got reply. The same I got from Tokyo, from Taiwan, everywhere. We are unable to afford even from China. So what do you need to create a new thing? Not a wealthy wife or a wealthy mother-in-law, nothing. Don't look for an opportunities, outdated method. Instead of that, you look for a problem. I don't know, it will take time to elaborate. I need 2 to 3 hours. Don't look for an opportunity. That is the biggest problem from your family, university, everywhere. Luckily, in this university, I never found the big flux board, a placement, small photograph, Meena, Ritika, Infosys, stupid, this, that. Wherever I see that board, oh my God, this is what happening in education. Only if you seek opportunity, there is no opportunity lying on open ground. Instead of that, every step, you are lucky you born in India, you will get a problem. Sanitary napkin not used by Indian women is a problem. I took that, I am addressing with my little knowledge, I am become a solution provider, I got Padmasree. The same way you are having a surplus knowledge, look for a problem. You cannot find a problem. Even I am saying, look for a problem. Sir, my father is not giving packet money. It is not a problem. So even I am challenging you, look for a problem in the society. You cannot identify. I am giving example, the cooking oil reheated at family in kitchen several times. One point of time it become poison. How do you know? Come out an idea of urine test stick, something pregnancy test stick. Put the stick inside that oil, it color change, don't use oil. Come out, this is innovation. It used for society. There are hundreds I can give. So look for a problem. I'm trying to be a solution provider. Don't look for a placement, nothing. It is useless. Don't waste your life. So this way I'm telling. So skipping. So far 2,400 machines set up in 26 different states of India. And these are the name I am getting. Finally, the people are calling me as a corporate bomber, but I never put any bomb on any corporate. Okay. Then this what 4 people selected for Time Magazine function, the award. I thought anyone will come, I can stand behind them, because my English this. None of them are come. Narendra Modi or Arvind Kejriwal or Arundhira, the election time. Then finally, school dropout representing India in New York. It's a high-profile meeting. Okay. I am stalking and touching celebrities while they're Americans seeing the picture. They're everyone, you touch the girl. Where you touch the girl? I said, I touched here only. Oh my God, he's a big pop singer. Who knows that all? Because the minimum is instantly they won't shake hand. They will come, they will hug. Get shocked. First get shocked. Then it's become useful. Everybody is coming and hugging. So then I walk on a red carpet like Aishwarya Rai. 2 girls assisting. So every step I had to walk, then I have to laugh, hundreds of camera taking photograph. So I managed on that white background on the ground floor. Then I'm going on the first floor. Again there's a crowd. The girls are warning me, Muruga, please careful, they're elite press. You see, ordinary dosa, masala dosa. I get shocked. Press, okay. What is called press? Then elite press. They told it's all BBN, so live, so be careful. Then I managed. By night, 12 o'clock, see the media people are killing me with their sly English. They're asking, bombarding questions like, we feel Modi is Indian Putin. What is your opinion? If I say yes, while I landed at Chennai, BJP will kill me. Then somebody is asking, the stand you took on Sri Lanka is not good. I can't say go and ask Manmohan Singh. Then one girl is chasing all the crowd. Please, only one question. Then, Muruga, why modeling is not picking up in India? See the question by night, 12 o'clock in New York. Why modeling is not picking up in India? Instantly I said, Santi is not interested. Because I learned, moment you are crossing India, if the foreigners ask anything, don't hesitate. Give your answer. Let them ask what, you give, oppositely you ask, they will sit on your head. Then they will send back to your country. Moment before finishing their question, I will give my answer, my version of English. Then they will clarify what you tell, sir. Actually, if you ask this, sir, what you are telling, so that's what you give. You are the first. There is a magazine. It's a high-profile meeting. So the whole Manhattan you can see in the glass panels. I sat my dais table with Chinese president wife, Xi Jinping wife. They are elaborating. So the measurable social impact created so far is 24,000 women got direct employment or livelihood, and more than 11 million women shifted from unhygiene method to sanitary producing method. The vision is creating 1 million rural employment for poor women only in India and converting India into 100% happiness country from the current level of less than 5% is a cumulative achievement of independence India from 47 to 2016 by Mahatma Gandhi, Nehru, Indira Gandhi, Rajiv Gandhi, everything. Even our team converting this 5 into 10 is the greatest achievement because earlier 5 stand for 65 years of independence India. And not only in India, the design is matching for 106 developing nations. We already present in 17 countries. That's why it's called the Pink Revolution. Soon we are going to spread 17 countries. So that's why this is called Beyond Marketing without a marketing department. Truly made in India. Thank you very much. Bye.